Wehmer Showpigs, lots 126 and 127. Pair of littermate crossbred gilts, Ascension above all. Ascension boar would be there at Hofschultes. Mom would be in above all. Above all is a littermate. Boar we kept at the house and is a mate in blood to the champion boar at Louisville in 21. Also a mate to the mother that raised the champion Barra at San Antonio in 2023. Obviously, Wehmer's have kind of caught some traction here the last couple of years. Winning San Antonio, selling that white boar there this last year, and this gilt that Jaden's on is a neat-looking little thing. I mean, talk about just a stout little forehead, a furry arm, and a big hind leg. That one's clubby and show steer looking. Sister's just a little bigger, and a little more elegant in terms of her pattern. And we've seen some of these guys bring these things in today. Pairs of litter mates that look a little different, and it's kind of one of those deals. I guess I suppose at the end of the day, you're hoping somebody pops off on one of them. Find the one that fits your feeding style and your program. They're different, but they got a good set of sows behind them, and certainly I'd say this Ascension boar is probably one we're going to be seeing more out of.
Wehmer, you got a black eye. Pull your hat up for me. I can't believe Nat didn't fight you over that thing and not put her on her truck when she was up here a week ago, because that one looks like a fall gilt that had absolutely hurt somebody's feelings at some point. I think that one is very, very unique, and in terms of her feature and stoutness and build, like all of those things, wherever you want to start, again, like we've got a lot of shows and about one every month, regardless of where it happens at, but that's a really, really neat animal, and I think pretty unique in terms of her stoutness and her feature, but still being square. And there's a lot of those things that want to get kind of out in their shoulder, and their front end gets a little wonky, and you kind of got to grow through it. But that one's not one of those. That's a very unique animal, regardless of where she shows, whether she's a class 1 or the last class, and whether the snow's flying or the sun's shining. That's a good show pig. And I think the big gilt, not to take anything away from her, because she's very balanced, she's very square, she's very genuine, has a lot of really, really good pieces, and honestly looks like you could just feed her and not have to worry about it. And I think if you follow the Wehmer program at all, and you know what those guys are trying to do, they want to get all the extras that they can, but they want to keep them in bounds. And I think that started back a long time ago, and it's just continued to build. And again, when you talk about young people that you want to work with and you want to surround your kids with, I think Jaden's definitely one of those that, in terms of getting your kids to the next level, knowing how to take care of things, has got the extra hustle and the extra initiative. I would definitely be happy to have either one of those gilts in the barn and have him on the phone on the other end. So let's congratulate them. I think that's a really, really good pair. I'll clap.
I was wondering if we were going to do the round of applause.
I do. I think that's a good pair.
You caught yourself like you were judging a show on that one.